So now in your skills booklet, we're going to work on hemming. Okay, same thing, sample to complete, and then a research question to complete. So this one is a bit tricky. So hang in there, it might take a couple of goes. I'll just move my camera back so you can see. So you've all completed a double rolled hem for your shorts. So remember, we fold the fabric up and then up again. Okay, that's our double rolled hem. What we then need to do is fold our fabric back. Okay, so we have that little extra flat bit of fabric hanging up over the top. Okay, this is what's going to create our blind hem. I have my needle already ready with a knot on the bottom. Okay, and what I'm going to do to start off with is I'm going to, it's called anchoring the fabric. So remember how we tied a knot last time? I'm going to do the same, but just here. But notice how I'm only going through one layer of fabric. There's my loop, and I'm going to create a knot. Okay, only through that one layer of fabric. Now, so things don't get confusing, that little bit of excess cotton there, I'm going to snip off. We can't see it. Okay. If it helps as well, it's a good idea to iron this down flat so it doesn't move. Now what I'm going to do, it's up to you. If you want to iron it down, go and iron it. Otherwise, come back and I'm just going to go through the top layer of fabric. Work nice and slowly because you don't want your cotton to get caught. This isn't a stitch you rush. I'm going to come up to the top here and same thing, just go through the first layer of fabric. A little bit fiddly. Okay, I'm going to come back down to the bottom here, same thing, going through the first layer of fabric. Okay, back to the top through the first layer of fabric. Okay, can you see what's happening there? Always just working through that first layer of fabric, and you'll see why in a second. Okay, not something you rush. Once again, through the first layer of fabric. Now, keeping in mind, I'm using a contrasting color. What we're doing here is called a blind hem. It means I don't want anyone to be able to see my hem. This is normally used on the bottom of pants or shorts or something like that. So I would be using a maroon cotton usually to disguise it even more, but you're going to see it slightly on the other side in a second. But if I used a maroon cotton, you wouldn't. Okay, so I'm just going through the top layer of fabric. Oops, careful you don't get, bit of a twist there. Okay, so let's move that down a little bit more. So hopefully what I'm getting is once I turn out my hem, so that's my double rolled hem, once I turn it out, you can see little white stitches there. Okay, the idea is we can try to get them even smaller. So where I've come through at the top there, I could make that even smaller. And if this was maroon, you would hardly see it. So that would be, if I went all the way across and tied a knot at the bottom, that will be blind hemming a hem. Oopsie. All right. Your turn now. Be patient. It might take a few goes. Sometimes some still visuals might help as well. You can type into YouTube sewing a blind hem if that helps as well. I can help you in class or into Google. They sometimes have step-by-step pictures, but it does take practice, so give it a go.